just turned it on. Who do I got? What color you ready to throw on, Keith? Oh, green? And I had, I ain't cheesing. It's just things happened. Is there a formation sub mechanic on this game?
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Running back in slot.
Throwing on first down. Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
Stop clicking and
you
focus.
Often control the game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist to the referee. And that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Switch. Kill. Squeeze. Watch the whip. Check 3. Check. Crunch. Kill.
They'll try and sneak it here.
Oh, come on, Chris Jones.
Getting this one to the 14-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Off the play fake. Fields rolling to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
You didn't see it, nigga. You didn't see nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
He almost got pushed.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I guess just 73 overall centers pushing Chris Jones back. Right.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Set 70, Indy. Let's see what you got. Hey, look 3. Check 24, check 24.
The 86 D-tackle on the offensive lineman that
This is Joe Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Go.
2nd and 13. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And got his man complete. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Caught here by Bell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Joe Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18.
Go, Jackrabbit, come on. Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down. He's had great protection back there to throw, really been able to survey from the pocket.
That means the jersey stays clean, so the dry cleaning bill, that's reduced.
It
also means the trainer doesn't have to deal with him because he's not getting hit. Also means that he's able to find targets downfield at his leisure. That allows him to be really accurate.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. They'll drop the throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
You threw that so fast.
And turn it into positives moving forward.
It'll be a pickup
I
of
played
16
the run. You just do that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Looking to throw. Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Chris Jones is right in his face.
Looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
That is high enough, and he got and the present.
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Coleman.
He bumped me. I didn't think he was going to bump me.
The 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. On 1st down, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the light.
To throw again. Fields. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
I mean, you're not ready to rush and run corner routes on me every play. That's dead.
3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Off play action. Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll go down at the 28.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
That's a delayed blitz.
Hey, Charlie.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
It's the first half, bro. Calm your tits.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right?
No! Yo, what kind of animation is that?
Incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. The coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that.
No.
And in this case, are they upset
the play
that
he ran,
working because of execution?
and they just got in
or do
touch
they think
like
they were
that?
just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mixon. Past the 20. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
That little nigga off my field.
Joe Mixon His second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Bullet good on the extra point.
You know what run I was doing, nigga.
10-7. So just a 3-point
You know the run was
game
coming. You ain't know which way I was going. No, you didn't.
Taken to the back
no, what happened?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
I want to say the Raiders in real life.
First down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
I didn't know that spin move was going to give you,
and that'll bring up what
put you inwards that much.
Can't be more than a half a foot. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Who that is at center, but he's doing a terrific job picking you up after the chip.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixon with it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They're going to look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. Back to Mixon on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to begin.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they'll tuck it and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you expect it to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when
he played cornerback just now.
Stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy.
Look at the animation they just gave you.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On 4th down, Fields. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked
he was
like
past the 50.
And the Bengals
That's an exception. If you pass the 50-yard line and you can't make the field goal, like, I won't be mad at you.
Going for it there, Charles.
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation?
Yo, how is that accurate? That was like 7 extra yards.
Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick...
He definitely could have picked that 100%.
Against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Looking to throw.
He's cut.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins.
He cut Le'Veon, so I took it.
Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
That's a great pass,
bro! To the tight end, Kittle. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. You tighten up. Go, Mike 51.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Touchdown!
He's got it.
He bit on the
Touchdown, Bengals. George Kittle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Who was the nigga that you had that one time that fumbled twice?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in
I
meetings
looked at Chris Jones. I didn't even care. I watched him get jellied, and then I looked at Chris Jones.
Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Knew it coming!
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6.
I didn't know it was coming. That's that little legit post route.
I don't know who all
that was Saints 4. I know what play you just ran, nigga.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
What? I mean, that play's been in Madden for like 5 years, and he run the Saints playbook every year.
Maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right.
Remember how I told you make the top? Yeah, there we go. That's a sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
But you
down.
hesitated.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
But yeah, that play.
That huge loss on the sack
been in the
makes
Saints
this job
playbook
much more
every year
difficult. It's
since
now
next
second
year.
down
And yeah, you double team, that's a sack every time.
Down he goes, back at the 4-yard line. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, he's a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
He almost got it.
In his defense.
In his defense,
nah,
I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43.
Another key throw the ball to his running back system there.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down,
okay, Olave. So wait, get your weight up, little nigga.
The 35. That one goes for 24 yards. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive.
That's mine.
First, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. William Jackson with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage.
I ain't never seen it either. That's why I ain't seen nothing.
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Is she double or triple text you?
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
Wow, look at the screenshot. That's the first one of Joe Mixon.
And then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Bengals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I don't know why he even still run it. Trade offer was declined. Dang it.